Welcome to Max's Garage Mahal. We received a package Friday, which is the day before the first day of fall, and we got it from Mass Depot. So let's open it up here and just see what it is we've got. I ordered some things from them, and they're real good about being prompt, and we got it on time. And let's see, all I gotta do is figure out how to get in this thing here, right? So let's open it up. I know there's a way to do that with pulling a little ripcord thing, but I always like to do it this way. And let's see, what do we have here? Check this out. We got MassSFX doing it for fun. Doing fun right. MassSFX doing fun right. You know what? I believe that because I've got two pair of MassSFX tires, and those suckers are fantastic. They come from Mass Depot. Great people. And I appreciate you guys. These are great decals. I love these things. We'll get these stickers on something, and look here, we got the big ones, and we got some load up at massdepot.com decals. Check that out. That's pretty neat. Alright. Well, thank you very much. And Lindsay May over there at Mass Depot, thank you so much. Oh, let's see. Handwritten note here. Max, thanks for all you do for Mass Depot. Mass Depot loves Max's Garage Mahal. Hey, we love you guys too. We appreciate it very, very kindly. Now let's just see here, so the viewers can get an idea of what we've got. We have a chrome and aluminum polish. Well, you know, since we've got those new 5-spoke polished aluminum wheels, we're going to be using a lot of that, I've got a feeling. And got 2 tubes of it. So this is the Motul, get over here and get some light on it. Motul Chrome and Aluminum Polish E6, cleans, restores, and shines chromes and aluminum parts. Wonderful. 100 milligrams, 3.38 ounces. Let's see if we can get you a good picture of that. Maybe I should zoom in over here where you've got a little more light on it. Alright. There you go. Motul Chrome and Aluminum Polish. We're going to give that a shot. So we'll tell you what, since we have it, let's go ahead and go put a little bit of this on those new chrome wheels, and they're actually polished aluminum, and this should help keep those things looking good for years to come. And someone said in the Hustler Mower Owners group that they didn't really see the necessity of keeping these mowers clean, and it's just a lawnmower. And you know, technically you're right, it's just a lawnmower. But I've got a 1996 MTD Yardman. I know, cheap mower. Been around, what, 23 years. The old Kohler motor, everyone has gotten to wear with these new automatic choke. People are really not in love with those things. And by the way, to give Kohler their due, Kohler contacted me a few months ago, invited me up to their plant to go through their plant, and we're going to do that probably toward the winter time, accept their invitation, and we're going to show you guys what they've done to cure their electric choke problem. And it has been cured, which is a wonderful thing. So just give them a shout out real quick. So let's go and take a look at this stuff on these wheels. And by the way, there's a GIE Expo coming up October, I think it's 16th through 19th, 13th through 16th. I don't know. It's about the third week of October. So all you guys that are viewers of Max's Garage Mahal, love to see you there. And we're going to have on a shirt that says Max's Garage Mahal on it. It'll probably be the oval, similar to this without the white in it. It'll be real similar. And we'd like to see you guys come by and We'd love to meet you, give you an invitation to some of our lawnmower groups, and by all means, stop by and say hello if you see me. And by the way, there will be Doug Creamer there. Hopefully we're going to see another YouTuber there, which is a great Hustler Mower group owner, member Mr. Michael Jesse at Michael Jesse's YouTube channel. We're going to see Doug Creamer there. Doug Creamer from Creamer Neon video. He doesn't make a lot of videos, but when he does, pay attention. They're really good videos. Great engineer. They're both great engineers, do great things. Hopefully we'll see Mr. Ron Fisher there with us, and a few others. So be sure if you see us and you see the MaxsGarajMahal shirt, MaxsGarajMahal caps, be sure and stop us, say hello if you would. Okay, without further ado, we're going to go take this Motul aluminum polish cleaner here, and we're going to smear a little bit on this new wheel, and let it sit for a little bit, wipe it off, and make sure that it's going to do what it says it's going to do. Okay, so stay tuned. We'll set up by the mower. Okay, so always read the instructions, and it's no different on the Motul Chrome and Aluminum polish, and it is always a good idea to read it, and we're going to read it aloud here. It says Motul Chrome and Aluminum polish cleans, restores, and shines chrome and aluminum parts on your bike. Okay, this is a bike. This is a bike. Pretend this is a bike. Okay. Apply a dab of cream on a soft cloth and spread evenly over the entire surface. Shine with the cloth in a circular motion until it is clean and shiny. Okay, I like it. Now, I brought some of this stuff to show you what you don't want to use. These are paper towels. These are not the cheap paper towels. These are good paper towels. We're not going to call any names, but you can read it right there, so I won't call it. Anyway, these are the good ones. These are supposed to last like 10 times longer than anybody else's. Don't use these because, believe it or not, they might, I'm not saying they will, but they may scratch your aluminum. So you don't want to do that. You want to use a soft cloth, as in this old t-shirt that I've cut up to use as, actually it wasn't an old t-shirt when I cut it up. It was a new t-shirt. I won't call any names of the t-shirt company, but I'm using them for polishing and such as that. Okay, so let's see. Unscrew this lid right here. Has no aroma at all. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to put a little dab right on the cloth. That's a big dab. I don't think it said a big or little, it just said a dab. So in this particular case, we're going to use a big dab. And we're going to put the Motul right there. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but we're going to put it right there. Hopefully it'll stay put. And be sure and get your dab in your finger in the dab real quick. While you're playing with parts outside the frame. You know what? How's that? MassSFX Doing Fun Right tires, MassSFX, and Motul aluminum cleaner. Check that out. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's get a little spot here. I'll try to hold this cloth up off the floor so we don't pick up any foreign debris and getting that. We really don't want that on the tire either, which I just did. But I'm trying to stay out of your frame. I have to say this, that's a pretty wheel right there. Check this out. Now that's a brand new wheel. That tells you that this stuff is working right there. If you can see that black spot on there, that's pulling some of the impurities off the surface of that wheel. This wheel has only had 2 mowings, and they've been washed immediately after. So The wheel is clean already, so I prepared it that way in advance by cleaning it. Let's just take a look here. Let that set a second. And again, there's the cloth that I just rubbed that with. Now, that appears to be nice and dry already. So let me get over here and we'll do a little buffing here. I don't know if the camera is going to see that, but by golly, I can see it with my eyes. Boy, if I were to polish that with a buffer, man, that sucker really look good. There you go, guys. Proof that the Motul Aluminum Chrome Cleaner works right there. That right there shows you how well that works. I like it. Motul, I'm going to go ahead and finish these wheels up because I can see the difference. And I'm going to move that camera around here a little bit and see if I can get a different shot here and there. I probably never will get this polish off these tires. And for that I'll have to apologize to Mass Depot for screwing up their beautiful tires here. However, it wasn't intentional, I promise you. So again, I'm going to give Motul Chrome Aluminum Polish E6 a thumbs up. This is not the cheap stuff that you buy at the box stores. This is rather expensive. And if you're going to invest in it, then you don't want to waste it by any means, so use it gingerly, but make sure that you get enough on there to do the job. And man, I tell you what, let me see if y'all can see it as well as my eye does. And I don't have any, all I've got is just the light from the overhead here going. And I didn't want to fake the light by putting a bunch of bright lights on it, because you know I could come along and do that, and it's going to change what you see and how it looks. And that's the old car dealer trick from years ago, is you string a lot of lights over the cars, and those lights at night makes cars look a whole lot better at nighttime than they did in the daytime when you got there to look at them. So anyway, we're not going to do that. But let me see if I can get this camera. I know you really have a lot of my jostled around shots on these things, but let me move this thing a little bit here and there and see if you can pick up what I see. And I'm probably in the light more than not. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, we're picking up more and more female subscribers. I appreciate you guys coming by, and I appreciate you watching these things. I'm about to end this video, and the next video I'm going to do, I keep getting requests to do full stick adjustments for these mowers. So I think I'll take this mower in a moment, and I will set up and do a stick adjustment, and I will make sure that you see in my stick adjustment where I put the new decals from Mass Depot for their MassSFX tires and the Mass Depot decal. And I pretty much will always have these tires in the videos because I really love these tires. They really do a great job. I mowed Friday or Saturday. I think it's Friday, because Saturday I believe was the first day of fall. And I ran this mower. It ran with these tires. This is the world land speed record holder for a Hustler Raptor SD. So this thing right here, this mower ran 8.2 miles per hour with a stock engine. The RPM was a little bit low. It's not all the way up to specs, which I will fix that. But on the MassSFX tire, which I saved it out here, and I'll put that in there in just a moment. I've got it over here on the tongue of a trailer, just so I can get a shot of it for you. 8.2 miles per hour on a Mass Depot tire on this Hustler Raptor. This tire got me 7.9, and in a couple of spots it did 8.0 mile per hour, which I'm very pleased to be able to mow at 8 mile an hour. Believe me, 7.9 is really great for me, because this thing was running between 5.7 and a little less than 6 mile an hour when I got the mower and took it to the dealer to fix it, and it actually ran slower when I got it back than it did when I took it there. So there's some adjustments still to be made on it, and we're going to get this thing up a little bit faster. But my point is, this is a 22-inch diameter tire. The stock tire was a 20-inch, and I like to have these tires in here. They really do a great job. Mass Depot, thank you for having this MassSFX tire made and brought to this country. We really appreciate it. They do a fantastic job. When I mowed the other day, I mowed wide open. I got all the way up to a stopping point, and I only gave the mower about half the length of the mower to stop. So you could see the tire wasn't sliding more than probably a foot at the most, and that's from 7.9 mile an hour to stop. I'd automatically throw it in reverse. I didn't cut this mower any slack. I really abused the mower for that video, and as you could see if you watched the previous video, how far this thing was throwing the grass and such. And got the old mower dirty. I didn't really clean it very well. I just washed it a little bit, but I made sure I washed up the wheels since I was going to do this this test right here. So we will get it cleaned back up. But I appreciate you watching, and I will get you a stick video made. I want to thank Mass Depot, Lindsay May, Shane Smith. Y'all are doing a wonderful job. Motul, appreciate it. We are enjoying this. We're going to go ahead and finish up these wheels, and I may even try to polish this. Now this is very dull. This picker upper grabber thing. But we're going to polish some other things with it. I've got some trailer tires out here, wheels out here, and I probably would have to have about 12 tubes of this stuff to do each wheel. But we're going to do a spot on them, just see how it does on those wheels. And to give you a preview of that, let me drag this camera up off the floor and take it out here and give you an idea of just how bad these things are. And I have the monitor pointed the wrong direction, so you probably are going to see some things you don't want to see, like the flat tires here. But see how bad that wheel is? We're going to try a spot of that stuff on there too. So it would be a really good test for that. Okay guys, thank you very much for coming by Max's Garage Mahal. Please hit that like button down there. Share, subscribe if you haven't. We've got a whole bunch of videos coming out, and if you see us at GIE and happen to be there, please do stop us, say hello. If you have any more ideas for videos you'd like to see that you need the information on, like we're going to do this stick adjustment, we're going to show you how to set the tracking on your mower, things like that. And we're going to separate these things out so that you don't get so much information at one time. I've had some people say that I give you too much information. Okay, so we're going to do a tracking adjustment video, we're going to do a stick adjustment video, and some other things. So stop by once again, and please share these videos and let people know we're out here. Thank you very much. Y'all come back and see me now. You hear? That is pretty decent, by golly. Let's see if I can hit another spot, because I don't think you can see that. Well, that's all I'm putting on this rag. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's not a lot. It's a little dab will do you. It's like Brill cream. In fact, I ought to try that on my hair. That might keep it in place. Alright, now I'm going to tell you something, guys. I haven't even washed this tire wheel. I mean, it's filthy. Can't even rub that stuff off. Look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. It's pretty bad, huh? Alright.
imagine how good that'd do if it was on a buffer wheel. Alright. Of course, now this is not a polished wheel. This is a machined wheel. Difference is you're going to see tool marks in them. But considering that's a machined wheel, man, that's looking great. Alrighty, well, as an outtake, you can get an idea of just how well that works. That's pretty doggone good. Let's see here. Never can figure this out backwards. Pretty good. Alrighty, there you go.